Boys, so in today's video, we have a top 10 wide receiver list. We've had a lot of brand new wide receivers come out lately, and we also have one that just came out today, and also one coming out tomorrow that we already know his abilities and whatever he's getting. So there's a lot of new cards we got to show you guys here today. But if you guys enjoy top 10s like this, I do gameplays on all of the brand new cards as well. Make sure to hit that like and hit that sub. We're on that road to 30,000 subscribers. I also do stream every single day at Twitch at 1 p.m. Eastern, so make sure to come say what's up over there. But other than that, let's get into our honorable mentions and then our top 10. Before we start today's video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, MutPacks.com. You can click the link down below and open exciting packs, win tons of coins, and withdraw your account right away. You could use promo code CHEW for 15% off. Lastly, when you sign up down below, you can get a free 10,000 coin pack as well. All right, boys, our two honorable mentions are going to be Cooper Kupp and DeAndre Hopkins. I like Roddy White as well. Roddy White is another guy that's been left off the list, but what they've been doing to a lot of these cards have been kind of, you know, I don't know what they're doing with them, right? Cooper Kupp, he doesn't get slot out or short out for cheap at all, which right now in the game, the best way you could play the game at wide receiver, short in and short out, or route tech and short out. You need short out on your team to absolutely kill man press so they can't press you, and Cooper Kupp does not get that. And they also gave him 96 speed. Yes, when we're starting to get 97s, we even have a guy that's 98 speed on this list. He still has 96, and he literally just came out as well. But D-Hop, a little bit of an older card. The reason why I do like D-Hop, he does get short in and short out for a total of 1 AP, and he also does have that X factor. Although I think double me is probably the worst it's ever been in Madden, it still scares opponents. I've literally seen people double team him the entire game and leave other people wide open. That's why I kind of like D-Hop a little bit more. I know he's not the fastest in the world, not the tallest in the world, but I do think that ability stack and also that X factor can help you a lot in your other regions of your offense. But let's get into our number 10. These guys are still really good. This just shows you how good the top 10 is. All right, boys, at number 10, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this because literally the only reason why I'll get flack is because of his name. That's literally the only reason why, and I think a lot of people know that as well. What they did to Justin Jefferson, what they did to all honors cards this year is disgusting. They gave them only 2 ability discounts, and they also, with Jay Jettas, they put all 4 meta wide receiver abilities in one bucket. All 4 of the good ones, all in one bucket, so you can't get a good stack without spending extra AP. He gets short in, short out, I think deep out elite, and I think route tech, all in the same exact bucket. Yes, all in the one bucket. You can't stack any of the good abilities together. It absolutely makes this card definitely worse than any other card probably on top of this list right now. And also, like I said, statistically, this card is amazing. He is amazing. What they did to the ability, they did this with all of the honors cards. They gave him only 2 ability buckets, and then they all stuffed all the good ones in one bucket. I know a lot of people were frustrated with this card as well. Like I said, we all love Jay Jettas. He's one of the biggest names in football. We all love him. He's a fan favorite. And I know people are going to be like, I'm underrating him. If you truly play Madden and you know how abilities work, you know what they did to this card is absolutely wrong. Enough said. Number 9, we do have another honors card. They're both 97 speed here. Although you're losing 1 inch right here, he does get short in elite for 0. And then in his other bucket, like I said, they only get 2. In his other bucket, he does get deep out elite for 1, which is still one of the better abilities in the game. So I like his abilities a little bit more. I'll take that deep out elite stack rather than, I think Jay Jettas gets like mid in elite, or he gets, I don't know, whatever it is. I know it's not good because I just took a look at it. But Garrett Wilson, I'll take that deep out elite versus that 1 inch in height. That's really the only really difference maker here. They're both very good in the game. I guess if you want to put Jay Jettas above Garrett Wilson, they're both very, like, you know, interchangeable. That's the word I'm looking for here. Both solid cards, but they should be much better. Offensive Rookie of the Year and Offensive Player of the Year should be much, much better than they are in the game right now. So at number 8, Tyreek Hill, I just feel like it's so hard for him to leave this list. Literally, there's no negative about him besides being a smaller wide receiver. But if you guys know, this year in Madden, the smaller guys definitely do make more separation when it comes to man coverage. And Tyreek Hill, still, I'm seeing him a lot out there. I play against him a lot, and it's not very fun. I've played a lot of Chiefs theme teams lately, and this guy has absolutely slaughtered me. Even when you play against him normally, you still feel that 97 speed. But the reason why I like him over Garrett Wilson and Jay Jettas is because he does get short out as well. So the combo of short in and short out is 1 AP on him. So yeah, very, very good. I think he gets short in or it's route tech, whatever. Route tech and short in are basically the same thing. So if you ever hear me say that, just know that's what's going on inside my head. But Tyreek Hill, very good card. His X factor is not too good. I probably wouldn't use that, but that combo, I'll take that every single day over the other guys getting mid combos and just a tiny bit more height. At number 7, we do have Julian Edelman, and we all know Julian Edelman. I know you'll see the 96 speed, and you're like, what are we doing right now? He gets 97 for free. As you guys know, the Super Bowl strat card is free. Every single person watching this video should have it by now, but it is still free to get at this moment. So go get your Julian Edelman or go get that strat card if you're using a guy like Julian Edelman. It gives him +1 speed. So technically, he is 97 speed when you're looking at the card. And then when you look across the board, it's 95 plus in all of his catching. Really good route running across the board as well. And then he is basically like Tyreek as well. We're getting that short in and also short out for 1 AP total, but he is just 1 inch taller than Tyreek. So they're almost the exact same card. Obviously, like I said, the 96 speed, I know a lot of people look at that and kind of write it off. It's 97. It's 97. I know a lot of you guys might not know about the Super Bowl strat card. It is free. It's a set. Go get it. I already went over that, but yeah, Julian Edelman, very good card in this game. Very underrated. Also gets that Legends team. So at number 6, we do have Scary Terry, and Scary Terry is one that came out in the same time that Garrett Wilson and Jay Jettas came out, around that same exact time. And I remember just thinking the AKA LTD is better than the guys that got the honors rewards. Not trying to diss Scary Terry, but you know what I mean? I just feel like the honors should be a little bit more privileged, I guess I will say. I don't know, a little bit more boosted in a way, but 97 speed on Scary Terry. I know he's 6 foot as well, but he does get his X factor for 0 AP. Although it's not a good one, it's still an X factor. It's the max security one where you press A and you hold on to it no matter what with like KOs and whatever. But he has really good catching too, all 95 plus, all really good route running right here. And he also does get short in and short out for 1 AP total, something that the other guys rely. You'll see me kind of compare to those two guys because it still disappoints me. I really feel like Jay Jettas should be a top 5 wide receiver in MUT right now, no question. It's just so disappointing. Maybe it's because I had him in fantasy or whatever, but Scary Terry, not trying to take away from him. This card is still very good. Good combo, solid X factor for free, and obviously great stats. Here at number 5, we do have AJ Green, and AJ Green is another guy who's going to get that short in and short out combo for exactly 1 AP. I almost said 0. He does get route tech for 0, but it's in the same bucket that he's getting short out for 0, and then in the other bucket he's getting short in, so you're never going to use the route tech on this card. But when you look at him, boys, insane stats. 96 speed, I know that's an L, but he is an absolute giant right here at 6'4". And then when you look at his stats across the board, 95 plus in all of his stats. He has 96 plus in all of his catching stats as well. AJ Green is one that I felt like, usually with the taller receivers, they don't run routes as crispy, but AJ Green definitely was one of the better ones I've had in a long time. And like I said, I feel like I shouldn't be kind of biased towards the Legends team, but when I talk to people in comments and the YouTube and also on Twitch, the chat, it seems like most people are running Legends team, so I feel like I have to lean in a tiny bit more over a couple guys, but I think nonetheless, I'd still take him over everybody I've had on this list so far. So at number 4, we do have George Pickens, and this card is absolutely nasty. I think that the top 4 wide receivers are the elite of the elite. That's where I think it kind of, you know, AJ Green's good, but there's a little bit of a cliff from 4 to 5 in my opinion here. 97 speed on him. He is also another very tall wide receiver at 6'3", and then look at the catching stats, boys. 95, 98, and 98, and then the route running is insane as well. He does get short in discounted for 0 AP, but I know some people will say he doesn't get short out. You won't see it in his special buckets that he gets short out for 1 AP, but since he's a slot archetype, if you guys did not know, slot archetypes get short in and short out for a 1 AP base, so technically he is getting short in and short out for a 1 AP total. And then after that, I think you can get red zone threat too on top of that for 1 AP, so a great stack for 2 AP right there on a wide receiver. He's very good, and also I think he has a really good run blocking too. 88 run blocking right there on a wide receiver. Definitely nice. I see the lead block at 86, and then I forget what the IBL stands for, but I know it's a blocking stats at 99 right there. I did run honorary lineman on him for a little bit with short out, and he was definitely pancaking people when I got to use him for a little bit. This card's definitely a top 4 wide receiver in the game. Hey boys, at number 3, I did tell you guys there's a card on this list that is coming out tomorrow, and Keenan Allen right here, they juiced him. They absolutely juiced him. He gets short in for 0, short out for 1, as many of these wide receivers do. He is 6'2", so you're losing an inch from George Pickens. But the reason I do like Keenan Allen as well, maybe I'll lean him a tiny bit more with Pickens. He gets every single team chem in the game. Literally every single team chem in the game besides the Legends, obviously. I think I have to lean him that way. He'll help so much many more teams. And also, I think that 1 inch is not as big of a deal as some might say. I don't know. You could lean him or George Pickens here at number 3. I don't think it's a real big deal at the end of the day. But Keenan Allen is probably the best Keenan Allen card I've ever seen. Top end speed. He has amazing stats across the board. Gets every team chem and great abilities. He's perfect. He's literally perfect in the game right now. I don't know much more to say about Keenan Allen. He should be on your squad, especially if you're rocking a theme team. At number 2, I had to have Harold Carmichael up here. This card still is an absolute bailout in the game. I know the ag meta is nowhere near where it was in the beginning of the year. If the ag meta was still OP, he'd be number 1. Without a question, he would still be number 1. But I still do like Harold Carmichael, and there's for a reason. If you throw him into your guy you throw to the ball the most, you'll notice if you throw a lot of high balls, it's getting over people's users. It's also getting over linebackers. You'll also still get bailout ags. I know they're not as common anymore, but you'll still get your bailout ags out there. This card, the trajectory of the ball, I always say it, like they throw it so much higher to where literally it feels like almost impossible to pick the ball off for the DB. That's where I think Carmichael absolutely shines in the game. Still a very good card, makes impossible throws possible with him compared to other wide receivers. I think he's amazing, but I would still take our other guy above me at number 1. I mean, it's absolutely crazy to say that MVS is still the best wide receiver in the game. He is the only base 98 speed wide receiver in the game. Like I said with Edelman earlier, boys, he is 97 right here. But as you know, the Super Bowl strat card is free. Every single one of you guys watching this video can get it. He's 98 speed, so he's the only base 98 speed wide receiver in the game without a theme team, which is absolutely nuts. He is 6'4" too, so it's not like he's tiny. I think 6'4" is kind of like the, actually I would probably say 6'3" is probably the cutoff height. It's where I would probably put Carmichael above him, but he is still top end speed, actually the fastest in the game right now. He's the fastest card in the game, actually. And then when you look at him, he gets great stats, all 95 plus, tall, and he also gets route tech for 1 AP and short out elite for 0, or it might be flip-flopped, whatever it is, he gets that combo for 1 AP, which is basically the short in, short out combo at the end of the day. MVS, it's crazy. MVS has a better card than Jay Jettis and Garrett Wilson in the game right now, but that's the Madden we play. MVS, this card's insane. He should be on your team. He's been the best wide receiver in the game, and for a while now, literally since the day he dropped, which was, what, 2-3 weeks ago, maybe 4? I don't know, but it's been a while. All right, boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which wide receivers you guys are rocking on your team, and also which guys you think should be higher, which guys you think should be lower. Let me know down in the comments. Like I said, I do stream on Twitch every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern, so I hope to see you guys over there, and hope to see you guys in the next video as well. Peace out, boys.